Morning, everyone, and welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holder Community Oceania Hundake together with Rev Yutaka Yamada this morning on this Monday, the 29th of December 2025, or the 10th of November in the 13th year of Chongalguk. Thank you all for coming, and let's begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven and earth and humankind. Chanji Champumning Kyombe Paro. And let's recite our family pledge, both in Korean and English.
가전맨세 2. 전일국 주인 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님을 모시어 전주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 춘신, 세계에서는 성인, 전주에서는 선자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 2. Our family, the owner of Chongalguk, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the Heavenly Parent and True Parents. We pledge to perfect the dutiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth by centering on true love.
Thank you, and please join me as I share Mother's prayer at the dedication of the growth stage Chombok-gun that she gave on the 21st of February 2010. We are sincerely grateful that you have permitted us to dedicate this holy temple in Yongsan Borough, Seoul, where we may attend you in a precious and exalted manner for the first time. We thank you that you have made this dedication ceremony so that this holy temple can shine brightly throughout the world as a place where our Jongsong and the hearts of all members can be gathered to form a foundation on which the entire country and the entire world, all humanity, will be able to recognize that the true owner is working his will substantially. May all who come and go here feel the boundless yearning and love of our Heavenly Parent in heaven every time they look upon this temple of unificationism. May your special blessing be upon all your children who work here. May all the world see that you live and that you are carrying out your work directly. Thank you. Thank you that you have given us this day. Heaven has endured so much as it walked a difficult path, being badgered and driven, working in the dark and without recognition. Now a holy temple has been opened where we can boldly reveal you and attend you. Please give your blessing so that your blessing and grace may be revealed to the world. Thank you for all that has taken place today in this ceremony. We now offer this luncheon on this day of Jongsong and ask that you partake of it first. We thank you and report to you in the name of the true parents, Arju. Thank you. And before we receive the message from Reverend Yutaka, let's share together this praise song.
We will testify the true mother in front of the entire world. Reach the world, the voice of second generation.
守りたいものがあるこの世界に
だから蝶々たちは羽を広げたまた深い嵐の中でも信じて飛び続けた
pure waters will be one with Mother and take flight. Heavenly Japan, victory, victory, victory.
자력 끝내 바로
Thank you, and let's give a warm welcome to Rev Yutaka as he shares this morning.
Good morning, our brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining today. Can you hear me well?
Yes, can hear you. Yes.
Okay, thank you. So today also starting the morning hundoke. Thank you for joining every day. Yesterday started the 44th 40 days Johnson condition of the Oceania. I believe already you received a memo. And also in the same time, Asian Pacific also we started together from yesterday. So we are connected together. So based on the Oceania Johnson, this also extended to Asia Pacific to offer the prayer. So especially this 40 days is the new preparation for 2026. And also a special prayer for our true mother. So this 40 days is also important. Please pray for true mother's quick release from the detention center. You know, in Korea, now really cold. Sometimes minus 15. Yesterday is still okay, minus 4. So, but still cold. But if we think about mother's situation, really more difficult. That's why this for 40 days all over Oceania and also Asia Pacific, we offer the special prayer also. And we are encouraging the leaders and breast families, brothers and sisters, if you possible, also come to Korea and join the champion workshop. So this is the current situation. And now in the morning Hundoke time, now we prepared for 6 leaders, national leaders, and to prepare the Fundoke every day. And Sunday is the time for our each nation's brothers and sisters to give the testimony. So this will be currently going on as the morning Fundoke. And my time is every Monday. So at least we can share and update the situation and study about the word of true mother, about only begotten daughter. So I hope we can update together. So first I would like to share a photo already last Sunday. We had the inauguration and farewell ceremony in Philippines. You could see Reverend Du and also President Mrs. Hori also came to Philippines. Myself went there, and all brothers and sisters from Philippines and the regional director came to Philippines, and we had the inauguration ceremony at that time. So also I saw many of you attended through Zoom. So thank you for your support and prayer all the time. Our Oceania family members, this actually our home ground, and to support Asia Pacific. Unified world begins from Oceania. We continuously please also pray for Asia Pacific together. And now we are preparing and doing for 40 days special devotion workshop in Korea. And actually the Australia second gen already came to Korea and doing the 21 days and the 30 days golden time workshop. So you could see almost half of them are first time to come to Korea, and some of them are first time to join the Chombo workshop, even the Chonshimon prayer vigil. So a little bit worried in the beginning, but they are adjusting and also doing well. So, and also now we are inviting all Asia Pacific brothers and sisters. So, when we are attending these things, have you attended the Chombo workshop in Korea many times? More than 1 week or 10 days? So maybe some of you are thinking Chombo workshop is only for the person who are sick, spiritual problem, or kind of mental health, but this is totally different. Even physically health, but how about ourselves? Spiritually, we are not perfected yet. Maybe many fallen nature, many problem, or even we don't have a problem, but this place is the place to connect directly to Heavenly Parent and spiritual world. That's why we could understand why True Mother, why True Parents is emphasizing about the Holy Spirit and truth. We have a many own thinking. We are thinking to do my best, but how much we are connected and how much our will and God will is same. And we are many part, we are too much intellectual, but how we can open and receive the direct guidance from heaven. So those development, clean up, and development, the connection with Heavenly Parent and True Parents and the original mind. This place is the place of champion. That's why I think already someone have experience that you could understand. So through these things, we can divide our heart clearly and receive the guidance from heaven. Those effort is also needed. Of course, we have to do our portion of responsibility and external ability. Our physical investment in each place is important, but in the same time, how we can receive a discussion with heaven directly without any disturbing. This experience preparation is also needed. That's why, if you can, please also even short time, come and also attend. Otherwise, our Reverend Incheon Kim every time visit your country and to organize Chombo workshop. Also, please join well. Okay, so these are just quickly show the photo. You could see this is the second generation from Australia. They are attending well. And yesterday we visited to the Fado Church in Korea, and our Korean family welcomed us. And we had also the exchange program with Australia youth and also Korean church group. So even they cannot speak Korean, and Korean group cannot speak English, but they really enjoy to create the Korean food, tteokbokki and kimbap and yunnori. So they had also enjoying good time. So anyway, that started. Please also pray for their success, and also please pray for the new 40 days for beginning the 2026 and especially release of True Mother. So I'd like to share the each nation's Chanshimon. So Sydney side looks not many now, but anyway, I understand. You have some another schedule. So anyway, let's continue to pray and support for through Chanshimon prayer. So thank you our missionaries and also brothers and sisters to join this Sydney side and Marshall Island and also New Zealand. So our Johnson, sincere devotion is our foundation for whatever we do. So let's offer our prayer and Johnson continuously. And the December 31, so after 3 days, our 2025, just we have 3 days remained. So what was in this year 2025? And December 31, we will have the midnight year end and the beginning of New Year midnight prayer. So all brothers and sisters in Korea gather to World Center. In the world level, we will join together through Zoom and YouTube and online. So please prepare yourself, join the year end, the midnight prayer, and begin the year 2026. Okay, thank you. So today, let's study our book of the only begotten daughter, true mother in the words of true parents. Chapter 4, Devotions in support of the only begotten daughter. The devotion of Honsune Temonim. So let's study together. I think Mrs. Leighton, are you here?
Although Jesus died on the cross 2,000 years ago, his position as the only begotten Son remained intact. However, the only begotten daughter had not appeared. By then, heaven could no longer work through the people of Israel, as they had been unable to fulfill their responsibilities. Doing so would have given Satan grounds for accusation. Therefore, heaven had no recourse but to choose a new people to lay the foundation for the only begotten daughter. This people was the Han people of Korea. We must find the only begotten daughter who has been prepared throughout the 2,000-year history of Christianity and sent through the Republic of Korea.
Yes, thank you. When we study about the God's providence of the restoration after human fall by Adam and Eve, our heavenly parent tried to send the only begotten Son and only begotten daughter. That was the purpose and the target of the providence of restoration. That's why God raised up the chosen people Israel and finally sent the Jesus Christ as the only begotten Son. But the purpose of sending or purpose of appearance of Jesus Christ was not only for himself. He should meet the only begotten daughter and to become true parents. But it was not happened. So this providence was postponed. Then God prepared the Christianity. But God's preparation was not only the Christianity. God prepared the chosen people, Korea. So we could see during 2000 years time, God prepared the Christianity and God prepared the chosen people, Korea, and finally to send the only begotten daughter. So this was the history for preparation and for sending the only begotten daughter and also second advent of the Messiah after Jesus' crucifixion. Please.
The only begotten daughter must stand alongside the returning Messiah when he comes. The only begotten daughter is True Mother, who was born in 1943. The only begotten daughter must be born on a Christian foundation. With providential history unfolding in this direction, Temonim played a central role in religious groups that devoted themselves to preparing for the advent of the returning Messiah. She protected and nurtured the only begotten daughter, offering devotions so that the marriage supper of the Lamb could be held and true parents could emerge. She also lived an exemplary life, showing blessed families and church members how to attend true parents. Because of this, she was able to stand in the position of representing true parents after she went to the spirit world. We call her Temonim, or Great Mother. Temonim is an indispensable figure for all fallen humanity.
Yes, thank you. So in order to send the only begotten daughter, God's preparation was for two groups. One is Christianity and one is the Korean Han peoples. So even only one side is not enough. So those connection was needed. So when we see about the Temonim and also grandmother Cho Wonmo, they are the sincere Christian under the Christian spiritual groups. So, and also, of course, they are Korean. So through their family, we could see combination between Korean Han people and also Christianity. And because of this connection, finally our only begotten daughter, Chirumada, was born in 1943. So when we study about the Temonim's life, of course, Temonim is the physical mother of true mother, but her attitude was not as the physical mother of true mother. She totally offered herself as the nanny to take care the God daughter and to guide and also serve our true mother as the only begotten daughter and also true mother. So we could see, so mother is emphasizing and also father is emphasizing about the lifestyle of Temonim, which our all blessed family have to learn and also settle. So we could see the life of our Temonim. Please.
Korea is a nation that heaven chose. As a chosen people, they were prepared for over 2,000 years to bring forth the only begotten daughter. While the chosen people of Israel faded from history due to Mary being unable to fulfill her responsibility, Korea became the birthplace of the only begotten daughter. Furthermore, the victorious four-position foundation for the only begotten daughter was established on earth. In other words, my parents, Temonim and Tebunim, created the necessary supportive environment. In contrast to the situation of Jesus Christ, the only begotten Son, Temonim firmly established a victorious family four-position foundation on earth.
Yes, thank you. We can compare the family background of Jesus Christ, only begotten Son, and also the background of only begotten daughter, true mother. Yesterday also Kuniho-san shared his realization and the life of faith testimony, right? The meeting with Jesus Christ. Yes. So our true mother, our true father, this all flow was based on our Jesus Christ sacrifice and crucifixion. So Jesus' life was not just ended 2000 years ago because of his investment, his sacrifice, and his sincere heart toward God, toward all humanity, and even toward for the next generation. Christianity has been started, and this flow alive to Korea and connected to our true mother and also our true father. We could see those Johnson and also foundation behind. Please.
Unlike what happened in Jesus' time 2,000 years ago, Temonim, who gave birth to the only begotten daughter, lived with total devotion to heaven's providence. Through her lifetime of unwavering faith, she came to understand with unmatched clarity the providential environment required for the true parents who know God's heart more deeply than anyone.
Yes. So our only begotten son, only begotten daughter, their life is important, but in the same time, the environment, chosen people, or direct parents, those are the prepared persons or chosen persons' responsibility and role was important. So we could see and we could also compare between Jesus' family and our true mother's family. Please.
After giving birth to me, Hemonim made the determination that she would think only of the path of heaven's will and walk it unwaveringly until she met the returning Messiah. Though she endured a prolonged illness before passing into the spirit world, her daily devotion never faltered because she was driven by that singular purpose. There are many distinguished figures within our unification family, yet they do not know the providence. Even if they possess worldly knowledge, they cannot foresee what lies ahead. Demonim, however, knew everything. Above all, she understood the heart of God.
Yes, thank you. When we study about Temonim's life, we could see Temonim and also grandmother Chowomo, they seriously waited for welcoming the second advent of the Messiah. And of course, through the liberation, they could also recognize the position of the true mother. That's why they totally offer their life to serve our true parents based on, of course, the God's providence. But what is this mother's message? We could see. I will read again. There are many distinguished figures within our unification family, yet they do not know the providence. Even if they possess this worldly knowledge, they cannot foresee what lies ahead. Temonim, however, knew everything. Above all, she understood the heart of God. So, after a holy wedding ceremony in 1960, there are so many blessed families and also leaders and brothers and sisters. Of course, we are here together as the blessed family. Then, how much deeply do we understand the will of God or providence of God? Of course, some area we know, and maybe some area we don't know. So, how we can totally connect it? This is also needed for our effort. So always we have to seek really what is the heaven's will, what is the heaven's providence, even current situation. Looks like really we are facing so many difficult situation in many countries. Now Korea, Japan, Malaysia, and also another area really facing. And of course, Oceania side still not many serious things is coming, but really we don't know what is going on. But even any kind of environment, but how we can connect it with our living God, our heavenly parent, and to totally unite and overcome. So those are our heart determination and the soul connection is needed. So we could see our temonym and we could see our life of our true parents. And now how we can stand firmly, strongly, and overcome all the situation. This is determination or support is currently needed and required. So we seriously also pray, support, and in the same time, we have to also go forward to share our message and create the ideal things in our community and also our society and our nation. So those things should be going together. This become the testimony of the Heavenly Parent and Three Parents to our community, brothers and sisters, and even our society and nation. Okay, please.
Who do you think is responsible for bringing the name True Parents into existence? It is the only begotten daughter. You must understand this. Many of you are familiar with the works of the Chongpyong Training Center. Temonim was able to carry out these works because she gave birth to the only begotten daughter. Throughout her life in God's providence, she dedicated herself to the Messiah at the second coming and to the true parents, rather than to her own family. She offered devotions, chongsong, throughout her entire life. For this reason, she's in the position to assist me, the only begotten daughter on earth, even though she's in the spirit world. Temonim would ponder over how to help the unfortunate members who, after receiving the blessing and while living as blessed families, wavered and were influenced by the evil world. She focused her devotions on this question, continuing to seek answers even while suffering from illness for 10 years. That is why she was given the title Temonim, the Great Mother. Only Temonim could carry out this central providential work continuously. That is why I sought out the members of Temonim's family.
Yes, thank you. So we can study and see about the life of Temonim. And also, of course, truth, the only begotten daughter, and our true parents. So Temonim life, she offer the Johnson for whole life because of her Johnson to Father send her to spiritual world and to begin the providence of Cheonpyeong and also providence of Cheonsong and also those work of spiritual world. So we could see our two parents' expectation and also appreciation toward Temonim, and we could see those providence. So this is a final slide today, please.
2,000 years ago, Mary could not fulfill her responsibility, but Temonim perfectly fulfilled hers on earth, making it possible for the providence of the true parents to be flawlessly realized. That is why you must love Cheonpyeong. Within the providence, Korea and Japan are parent nations. Japan is the Eve nation, and it must fulfill the mission of the Eve nation. What kind of lives did Temonim and the only begotten daughter live? And what must the Eve nation do? True parents' wish is to realize Heavenly Parents' dream. Pursuing the dream of Hyojong, filial heart and devotion, Japan must be the mother nation and Eve nation that sets an example for all the son and daughter nations of the world.
Yes, thank you. So Trumada is emphasizing about the role of the mother nation. So we could see Korea and Japan are parents nation and they have to fulfill responsibility. But you could see now they are difficult. Our parents are facing difficult. Then what should we do? All children now have to stand and support our parents. Already we receive a lot of love from our parents' nation, our parents from Korea and from Japan. And until when we should be here as the children. Children, if past the time, children have to become the parents, and children have to become the adult, and children have to support the parents. Already we can see maybe father nation become the grandfather, mother nation become the grandmother, the children nation should become the parents. So our all Oceania and even all over the world, all nations now have to stand to support and also carry on behalf of parents. So those attitude is also needed. So through these things, each nation has the special role and responsibility in the providence. So our Australia, New Zealand, Solomon Island, and our nations, surely there is special role and expectation even in the current environment. So let's receive the guidance and discuss with God, discuss with Heavenly Parent, what should we do? What is your wish? And where we should go? Or even personally, even our family level, even our community or national level, and we can offer a great achievement to our heavenly parent and true parents. So we could see today we share about the mother's message, and of course mother is emphasizing about Jesus and current time period. So this current time period is really golden time together with our true mother. So continuously we offer the special prayer, and also let's do our role in our place. So today is also a beautiful day. In Korea is really cold, but please also pray for our second generation. They are really trying their best, and they are really wishing to see the snow. Some of them never see snow, so they are praying for snow is coming. So we can see they are those cute heart. So anyway, we can also go together. Anyway, once again, thank you for joining today's morning Hundoke. Have a great time. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. Thank you very much, Reverend Yutaka, for sharing with us and for let us reflect by watching another praise song before we share our reflections. I'll just bring that up and let's enjoy.
어머님 걱정하지 마시옵소서. 저희가 바로 보랏빛 등불입니다. 불타오르는 등불처럼 절대 넘어지지 않는 저희들이 되겠습니다. 당신의 바람이 꽃잎처럼 흩날릴 때면 당신의 그리움이 차렷 경례 바로
Yeah. Thank you, Rev Yutaka, for sharing today's words from our true mother, really highlighting this time. We're just finishing the year of 2025 and about to start 2026. And this time, the end of the year, we celebrate Christmas, which is the great hope of the birth of Christ, the only begotten Son. And really, I feel that our Heavenly Parent, so happy and so full of hope and expectation that, at last, finally, the only begotten Son, who realized the fulfillment of becoming the only begotten Son that Adam failed to realize, was born, and so much expectation and hope that the fulfillment of human history would take place. Unfortunately, as we know, Jesus went the way of the cross because of so many failures due to ignorance and the fall, that happened around his birth. He wasn't protected and was unable to meet the only begotten daughter. And as we know, thousands of years passed before that could happen, and the fulfillment of God's ideal dream, the establishment of true parents, took place. And when I reflect at this time, I could sense the great hope and expectation, and really so much was given to the preparation for both the only begotten Son and only begotten daughter to be realized, and it really needed the mothers to unite together. And at the time of Jesus, the mothers of Elizabeth and Mary did not have that sort of understanding for whatever reasons that took place. They couldn't realize, and Jesus was alone, and how he must have agonized over not having been able to receive the only begotten daughter, because he loved our Heavenly Parent, and our Heavenly Parent really loved him, and so he remained the only begotten Son until the very end, and proclaimed his return. And and then in the time of Mother, with Daimonim, she really fulfilled what Mary couldn't do, and was able to protect and raise up our true mother, so that she could achieve the blessing with the return of Christ. And as we know, God's joy could be experienced, and we are living in this very precious time, and it's up to us to fulfill our responsibility and work together, because only together we build God's kingdom. And already we're in Chongyalguk, and soon this 13th year of Chongyalguk will end, and we'll enter the 14th year. And let's pray that our true mother can join us and be released from the detention, and the outcome of the court case can really be positive, and But we have this situation, so we also need to do as Damien did, and that is to keep a continuous faith and unending love and devotion, and really work solely for the purpose of fulfilling God's dream completely. So thank you, Rev Yutaka, for sharing, and open it up to anyone else who'd like to share. Please do. Yes, Mr. Rai, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, and thank you, Rev Yutaka. It's a big mission, huge mission, and also thank you for six national leader to continue. So yesterday we had a meeting with Reverend John and Shize, and end of year because Reverend John's all families children here in Melbourne, so they stay communication with them, and then we had many things we share, and we find out Reverend John became national leader 2019 April or August, so nearly 6 years and a half doing, and it is amazing, the times, he gave out all this message, speech, and presentation. I said, you are doing kind of Guinness Book, number of Guinness Book in Oceania, I think, always available. And then we thanks, and his a lot of job and many mission, and just we asked about the Manding Society, because one of the people, historical people, met with us, and together with Greg, Rev Yutaka together, and had a lot of communication. Then it is incredible, because Manding Society, people, how they believe John the Baptist. Then John the Baptist is a Messiah. When Jesus appeared to Jordan River, John the Baptist gave up, baptized to Jesus. So Jesus should follow to John the Baptist. Jesus did not follow. That's why he was killed. That is mundane people's belief. Kept 2,000 years. Then, so that they believe John the Baptist is a Messiah. Not looking for the Messiah, but Mrs. Sobi, he went to Korea, met the Mother, had a spiritual experience. Because they are not looking for Messiah, because John the Baptist is a Messiah. Then he had a spiritual, I don't know, it's what kind of, but I thought, when John the Baptist went to spiritual world, and he realized what was his mission, and looking for 1,000 years for this time for his mission. So I thought, that kind of spiritual experience, maybe John the Baptist, really it's connected. I was thinking that way, and so I think John the Baptist is one of the mysterious person from Christianity, because they don't know the mission, and I think only true Father really revealed truly his mission, but also Jesus know, like yesterday's Kumiho's is I think testimony. Jesus knew exactly John the Baptist's mission, but like people didn't know. All Christians didn't know such a long time. Then I think finally, truly revealed by true parents, and it is integrate such a thing. Did not know it's such a long time, and it's yesterday blessing time, and truly end of the year. I think we are very warm in a few days. Korea is very, I think, very slow cold, and so we like to pray together for tomorrow. And so today's thing is incredible, different, level of thing, really show our love and sincere heart too. They say the will of heaven is within us, within me. We like to do this kind of heart. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. I. Yes, thank you. Anyone else wants to make a comment or? Yeah, yes, Greg, go ahead.
Oh yeah, just today I through the reading about Demonim and her role, and I was thinking about the phases of her mission. Fairly distinct. One first phase was that she was deeply involved in the spiritualist Christian foundation in Korea, preparing for the coming, receiving revelations and preparing for the coming of the Lord of the Second Advent. And then the next phase was also finding the Lord of the Second Advent. So I think many of those spiritualist Christians didn't actually connect with the Lord of the Second Advent substantially in True Father, but Demonim did. And she brought True Mother there. And so the second phase really was bringing together the only begotten daughter and the Lord of the Second Advent, and fulfilling the blessing. And then the next phase, of course, was attending true parents and then living an exemplary life, which was also mentioned in the reading this morning, that she was living a life that was exemplary for all members. He's sort of like showing the way for all of us and living a victorious life, life of faith in attendance to true parents. But then the next phase, of course, we when the Chompeong Providence began in the mid-90s, we were told that she wanted to go to the spirit world early because she could see the suffering of the members, which was also mentioned in the reading this morning, the spiritual influences again on us, and then she pioneered along with Hong Jinim, the whole, we say that the Chompeong Providence, of spiritual liberation, and so that was like the next phase, and it's still going on, of course. Anyway, I can see why True Mother often refers to Mary and contrast to Demonim, because Demonim was so victorious in fulfilling that incredible role, and yet we never really knew how significant she was. Really, I think we didn't appreciate it until now. We can understand how immensely significant her life has been and is ongoing, of course, in the spirit world. Anyway, it was a very amazing, very nice reading this morning. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Stone. I noticed, Mary, you had your hand up, but you put it down. I mean, if you wanted to say something, you can.
Oh, good morning. Yeah, thank you, Greg. That was good sharing. No, I was just thinking yesterday, Kuniho gave that amazing testimony, and he highlighted also True Father's words about his relationship with Jesus and the tragic circumstances of Jesus. And based on the fact that there was no foundation for Jesus. And even the other day, I was in one of the Christian churches and they were sort of praising Joseph, and I would love to have said something, but my mouth was sort of tied, even during a little discussion, and I was sort of a little upset with myself because somehow we need to be able to express more. Well, I do, but I have a problem in doing that. But I just thought it was an amazing testimony yesterday, and what Kunigo was able to overcome in his own spiritual life, the suffering that he went through. I mean, it could have been that he didn't go to the great works and he would have experienced, he would not have been able to have overcome, but because he went to the great works, it sort of opened a doorway for him to have that relationship with Jesus. And that was profound. And yeah, I wish many more people could have this sort of experience, this deep, heartfelt experience, especially with Christians. They seem to have such a shallow understanding because they didn't have the foundation that we have to, like, True Father was the one that could open the door and be able to share with us, Jesus's true circumstance. So anyway, we're grateful for our true parents and pray for our true mother, and hopefully all this can be resolved soon. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mary. Yes, Chris, go ahead.
Sorry, guys, just quickly. I don't know if everyone knows this, but the Pope has commanded people to stop praying to Mary. This is massive. This is huge. It's incredible. What I'm saying is the effect of what True Mother's doing is working. Things are moving in the outside world beyond our church. So, these are big things happening. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's time now for us to offer our unison prayers. I'll just bring up the screen. Thank you, and let's pray together. Jew, Jew, Jew. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Reverend Yutaka, for sharing. And I hope everyone has a great day and see you all again tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.